Before super sedans were a genre, these family four-seaters were already hunting giants. In this episode, we explore 10 classics from 1960s sedans that turned family cars into giant killers. Each car tells a different story: design, engineering, culture, and the small details that make old-timers feel alive. A discreet luxury saloon hiding a 6.3-litre V8 that could humiliate exotics. Built during 1968-1972, the Mercedes-Benz 300 SEL 6.3 represents the engineering priorities and driving culture of its time. Use the MO100 6.3-litre V8 from the 600 limousine. Produced about 250 horsepower and massive torque, could reach roughly 137 miles per hour in period tests. 0 to 60 miles per hour took around 6.5 seconds. Retained air suspension despite its muscle car pace. Won the 1971 Spa 24 Hours in AMG tune. Created the template for the modern super sedan. Looked nearly identical to ordinary W109 sedans. Today, it stands out as a collectible oldtimer because it combines period character, mechanical personality, and a story enthusiasts still care about. A humble Cortina transformed by Lotus into a featherweight family car assassin, built during 1963 to 1966. The Ford Lotus Cortina represents the engineering priorities and driving culture of its time. Developed jointly by Ford Britain and Lotus, used a twin-cam 1.6-litre engine derived from the Lotus Elan, produced about 105 horsepower in early road trim. Lightweight panels helped keep weight around 800 kilograms. Rear suspension used a bracket location for axle control. Dominated touring car racing in expert hands. Jim Clark became strongly associated with the model. Its green striped livery became an enduring icon. Today, it stands out as a collectible oldtimer because it combines period character, mechanical personality, and a story enthusiasts still care about. Boxy, light, and razor sharp, the TI Super made practicality feel like a race entry. Built during 1963-1965, the Alfa Romeo Giulia TI Super represents the engineering priorities and driving culture of its time. Built as a homologation special for touring car racing, powered by a twin-cam 1.6-litre four-cylinder. Output was about 112 horsepower in road form, used aluminum panels and reduced trim for weight savings. Had quadrant cloverleaf badges instead of standard grille trim. Top speed approached 115 miles per hour. Only around 500 were produced. Became one of Alfa's most coveted Giulia variants. Today, it stands out as a collectible oldtimer because it combines period character, mechanical personality, and a story enthusiasts still care about. The original Hakosuka GTR turned a compact sedan into Japan's touring car terror. Built during 1969 to 1972, the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR represents the engineering priorities and driving culture of its time. Used the S22.0-litre DOHC straight 6. Engine architecture was related to Nissan's Prince R380 Racer, produced about 160 PS in road trim. The sedan debuted before the two-door hardtop version, collected a huge string of domestic racing wins, featured fender mirrors and flared arches in competition trim. Hakosuka combines Japanese words for box and skyline, established the GTR legend long before turbo power. Today, it stands out as a collectible oldtimer because it combines period character, mechanical personality, and a story enthusiasts still care about. Graceful walnut and leather civility met sports car thrust in Jaguar's definitive fast saloon. Built during 1959 to 1967, the Jaguar Mk 3.8 represents the engineering priorities and driving culture of its time. The 3.8 was the quickest Mk2 variant. Used Jaguar's XK twin-cam straight 6, produced 220 horsepower with twin SU carburetors. Could top 125 miles per hour in favorable conditions. Disc brakes gave strong stopping for the era. Beloved by racers, police forces, and bank robbers alike, compact dimensions made it agile for a luxury saloon. Its slim pillars created excellent all-round visibility. Today, it stands out as a collectible oldtimer because it combines period character, mechanical personality, and a story enthusiasts still care about. BMW's Neue Klasse Rebel proved a practical four-door could become a homologation weapon. Built during 1964-1965, the BMW 1800 TISA represents the engineering priorities and driving culture of its time. TIAS stands for Turismo Internazionale Sonderausführung. Built as a limited homologation version of the 1800 Ti, used dual Weber carburetors and higher compression. Power output reached about 130 horsepower. Only around 200 examples were produced. Weight remained low for sharp performance. It helped cement BMW's sporting sedan identity. Raced successfully in European touring car competition. Today, it stands out as a collectible oldtimer because it combines period character, mechanical personality, and a story enthusiasts still care about. Tiny dimensions, giant appetite for giant killing. The Cooper S embarrassed larger cars everywhere. Built during 1963 to 1971, the Morris Mini Cooper S represents the engineering priorities and driving culture of its time. The Cooper S was the hotter evolution of the Mini Cooper. Engine sizes included 970, 10,400 3 Fun and 113cc versions. Its transverse engine enabled exceptional space efficiency. Front-wheel drive delivered huge grip on tight roads, won the Monte Carlo Rally multiple times. Compact size made it devastating in urban and circuit battles. Hydroelastic suspension appeared on later versions. Despite tiny dimensions, it seated 4 adults. Today, it stands out as a collectible oldtimer because it combines period character, mechanical personality, and a story enthusiasts still care about. Australia's homegrown muscle sedan turned a big family Ford into a Bathurst-bred bruiser. Built during 1968-1969, the Ford XT Falcon GT represents the engineering priorities and driving culture of its time. Succeeded the original XR Falcon GT, powered by a 302 cubic inch Windsor V8, used a 4-speed manual for enthusiast appeal. Won the 1968 Hardy Ferodo 500 at Bathurst, helped define the Australian performance sedan formula. Featured GT striping and driving lights, balanced straight-line punch with real touring road pace. Became a cornerstone of Falcon GT mythology. Today, it stands out as a collectible oldtimer because it combines period character, mechanical personality, and a story enthusiasts still care about. Advanced engineering and twin-carb punch gave Rover's civilized P6 an unexpectedly hard edge. Built during 1966 to 1973, the Rover 2000 TC represents the engineering priorities and driving culture of its time. The TC added twin carburetors to Rover's 2.0-litre 4. Power rose to roughly 124 horsepower. The P6 used innovative DD-on rear suspension. Inboard rear brakes reduced unsprung weight. Its safety-focused structure was highly advanced for the 1960s. Cabin design emphasized visibility and comfort. The TC sharpened performance without sacrificing refinement. It became a subtle executive express. Today, it stands out as a collectible oldtimer because it combines period character, mechanical personality, and a story enthusiasts still care about. Solid, simple, and tougher than it looked, the 122S turned durability into real speed. Built during 1958 to 1968, the Volvo 122S represents the engineering priorities and driving culture of its time. The 122 was the sportier Amazon variant. Twin carburetors boosted performance over standard models. It earned a reputation for exceptional reliability. Strong rally results proved its competitive toughness. Disc brakes arrived on front wheels during production. Pininfarina influenced the handsome body design. It balanced family usability with genuine driver appeal. Volvo exported it widely, building an international following. Today, it stands out as a collectible oldtimer because it combines period character, mechanical personality, and a story enthusiasts still care about. They proved a sensible sedan could be the sharpest weapon in the room. Whether you prefer compact sports saloons, elegant coupes, or long-distance Autobahn machines, this group captures why classic cars remain so fascinating.